Hey Narwhals, I'm your host Luke Narwhal, and today we'll be reading Redditors Who've Lost a Lot of Weight. How did you do it? Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more weight loss videos. And also, I just uploaded a new video on my second channel. My second channel is dedicated to juicy relationship stories. The link to watch is in the description and top comment below. I started going to the gym on a regular basis and worked more on portion control as opposed to radically changing my diet. And diet is a major part in weight loss, right? I've been told it's 80% or more diet. In my experience, that feels true. Unless you are embarking on a truly very unusual amount of physical activity, diet is key. While working out is great because it helps you to feel better and build heart strength and all sorts of other great things, unless you are suddenly working an intensely physical job or hiking all day, it's very much easier to casually eat the extra calories and hard to burn enough calories to shift things. When I went on a long hiking trip and suddenly walked 15 miles a day for 3 weeks, I ate everything and lost weight. When I milked cows for a living one summer, which is 10 hours a day on my feet shifting heavy things, it didn't matter what I ate, I lost weight. Other than that, I've never been able to spend enough time in the gym, not even when I taught ballroom dance several nights a week on top of a few times a week at cardio class, to overwhelm the role of diet control. I lost around 50 pounds last year by following this one simple trick. Stop frigging eating so much. People noticed my weight loss and asked if I had any advice. I said, yeah, stop frigging eating so much. Yeah, I cut out a lot of sugars, fat, salt, fast food, red meat, and snacks, but generally speaking, the stop frigging eating so much plan was what did it. After a while, I found that I actually couldn't eat so much anymore. Where before I could scarf down a half-pound mushroom cheeseburger and home fries, now I have trouble getting through a chicken sandwich and wind up taking half of it home. Breakfast used to be a number 5 meal with sausage burrito on the side and Diet Coke, and I'd still be hungry, and now a whole grain English muffin or small bowl of oatmeal fills me up just fine. It wasn't overnight, but I'm to the point now where I start to feel sick if I try to eat like I used to eat. Every time we visit family in Spain, I lose weight, and it's because of this. They eat big, healthy lunches in the afternoon, walk a lot, snack on things like fruit and nuts, and then in the evening you're still not hungry because of the huge lunch, so you have something very light, always coming back lighter. I find counting calories to be the best method. Calculate your TDEE, total daily energy expenditure, and eat under that by about 500 calories. I do an hour of cardio 5 times a week and try to keep my calories at 1400, give or take, per day. From some of your replies, I gather you are still young and growing, so don't be tempted to have too big of a caloric deficit, or it will affect your energy levels and might make you more likely to binge. A phrase that I've been hearing a lot lately is developing a healthy relationship with food. It's kind of a loaded phrase, but basically it means not being scared to eat food. Not just any food, but healthy foods. This way you can change your whole diet without relapsing and gaining it all back. Losing weight is about dieting. You won't lose any significant weight without this. The best advice I can give is to cook lots of different things. Find what you like to eat, want to eat, portion right, and get a moderate amount of exercise. Don't expect results in the short term. Impatience only leads to temporary results. Plan for a handful of pounds a month. And this will be a lifestyle change that you can expect to keep long after you hit your weight loss goals. My biggest thing is to cut down gradually. You don't need to dive into calorie counting and meal restrictions right away. Generally, people that try to do a complete overhaul always fail. Instead, pick something. Maybe you drink a lot of soda. Well, start looking for a better alternative. I personally had a soda problem. I fixed it by buying those strawberry lemonade ice water. They taste like soda, but they're 0 calories. Start picking things one at a time. Once you feel comfortable with one small change, move on to change the next thing. You'll honestly lose long-term weight this way. Once you've cleaned up your diet well enough, you can start implementing basic calorie restriction. You start by counting calories. You'll eventually teach yourself to log in all of your food. You'll be able to count it and learn how to gain and lose weight efficiently and safely. Pretty much once you learn this, you'll never be out of shape again. But the main takeaway is that you need to break down this journey to as many little and significant wins that you can find. Eventually, that stuff snowballs, and you'll be too committed to turn back, and that's the home stretch. I've stuck to this diet Monday to Friday for the last 18 months and have lost about 5 pounds a month with a little activity added to my day. Breakfast, black coffee and a protein shake. Lunch, spinach salad with feta and vinaigrette. Dinner, chicken and brown rice with broccoli, and the occasional frozen lemon yogurt because I have a needy sweet tooth. On weekends and special occasions, I simply make smarter decisions and watch my portions. This change in lifestyle has been easy to accommodate and made a real difference for me. Good luck to you. What most people are saying about being mindful of your calorie intake and prioritizing exercise is totally true, but one tool I found extremely helpful in getting me to meet those activity goals is my Fitbit. This tracks not only your movement and exercise, but you can also input things such as your weight and goal weight, foods consumed, and water consumed. This will show you your progress over time. Additionally, my Fitbit is set up to remind me to get up and move around every hour, which is great since I have a desk job that I can get so sucked into at times. When you have a set goal to work toward each day and you can monitor your progress, the overall goal of losing weight and becoming healthier seems way less intimidating. It has to be diet. Exercise helps, but you can't outrun calories. Also, it's incredibly important to pick a diet you can stick to. It doesn't help at all to try for something extreme and then fail or gain it all back afterwards. In order of importance, here's what has always worked for me. 1. Cut out sugary drinks. This is huge. It's way easier to drink extra calories than eat them. 2. Cut out other artificial sugars. Buy a lot of fruit for when you're craving something sweet. 3. Cut out deep fried foods. And 4. Cut out high carb foods, bread, pizza, pastas, etc. It's okay to start slow. Doing any of the above will greatly help. And don't beat yourself up if you cheat occasionally. Sticking with it is the important thing. I've lost over 110 pounds in the past year and a half. Here are my Cliff Note suggestions. Weight loss is 90% diet. You'll never outwork a bad diet. Exercise is definitely beneficial, but it's not how you're going to lose weight. Become aware of how many calories are in the food you like to eat. I tracked pretty religiously for about 4 months. After that, I found I had a good general idea of what was in most of the foods I usually ate. If I wasn't sure about something, then I would check. I generally overestimate my calories by 5 to 10%, and I've had no problems overeating without strictly tracking. Being healthy is simply a compounding result of making more small, healthy choices over time. You will never be perfect, but the more healthy decisions you consistently make, the easier it gets. The most effective diet is the one that you can stick to. I don't restrict any food for myself, but I try to have a well-balanced diet and make sure I'm getting enough protein. You are going to fail and fall off the rails multiple times. The worst thing you can do when this happens is let it discourage you. 1. Reduce carbs and go for fewer processed carbs. For example, I substitute rice for pasta in most meals. When I want French fries, I cut up and season my own potatoes and cook them in an air fryer so there's less oil. My wife often substitutes spaghetti squash for her carbs. 2. More lean protein. Try to go for chicken or fish instead of beef and pork. Grilled chicken and rice is a go-to meal for me. 3. More fruits and veggies. I hate eating vegetables, so I mix some spinach in with strawberries, oranges, and protein powder for a shake. In some diets, organic spaghetti sauce can count as a vegetable portion. The less sugar in your fruits, the better. Berries are better than oranges or bananas. 4. Less sugar. I went from drinking a soda per day to just 1 or 2 on the weekend. I'm not much of a sweets person, so it's easy for me to avoid sugary snacks. 5. Portion control. Other replies on here have good suggestions. What helped me the most is eating less food more often. I'm usually seen eating a light snack or meal every 1.5 to 2 hours. 6. Drink more water, like a lot. It cleanses your system of toxins, removing water weight. I try to drink half my weight in ounces per day, more if my workouts are intense. 7. Working out more can help, but don't put too much stock in it when it comes to weight loss. If you're losing fat and gaining muscle, you won't lose weight as quickly, but will see more tone and less bloat in your body. I prefer high-intensity interval workouts to get a good mix of cardio and strength training. 8. Patience. Healthy weight loss is a lifestyle and can take time. People can often lose a lot of weight when they first start, but then hit a plateau. This is normal. Keep at it and you will see results. 9. Forgiving yourself. At times, you might cheat. As long as you don't do it too much, don't guilt yourself into falling off the wagon. A Twinkie every now and then isn't going to hurt. I like to have a cheat meal on Friday or Saturday night as a reward for the work I put in throughout the week. Overall, I suggest figuring out your goal, making a plan, and sticking to it as best as you can. Only you know what works for you. Just because something works for other people doesn't mean it will for you. You might have to adjust on the fly. Maybe try finding people to do it with you or at least hold you accountable. If you're trying to make too many big changes too fast, it might be a lot harder. Baby steps might be the way to go. And that brings us to our featured narwhals of the day, but once again, I just uploaded a new video on my second channel. My second channel is dedicated to juicy relationship stories. The link to watch is in the description and top comment below. I would definitely encourage you to go check it out. Our first featured narwhal of the day is I Need a Vacation 4, and they say, male, 5'6", 21 years old. As of today, I am no longer 200 plus pounds. And our last featured narwhal of the day is Red Plaid Hat, and they say, female, 187.5 centimeters and 29. I've been big most of my life. First pick I was 127 kg, my heaviest. Third pick I'm 101 kg, lowest in 10 years. I moved overseas for work, and now I'm on my way to when I thought I was fat, 85 kilograms weight before pushing for my what I thought was thin when I thought I was fat, 77 kg. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more weight loss videos. And once again, check out my new second channel. The link is in the top comment and description below. The new video was just uploaded. Thanks for watching, narwhals, and I'll see you in the next one.